Hey everyone, Daniel Vadnal, physiotherapist representing Fitness FAQs. Today I want to teach you how to do the bodyweight chest fly. This is going to be a really good accessory movement, more of an isolation exercise for developing the chest. So all you really need with this movement is floor, so no equipment really needed, and the ability to create a surface whereby you can reduce the friction. So I'm using tiles and I'm going to use pillows. That way I can perform the movement more smoothly and really get a good contraction through my chest. In terms of doing this exercise, I'll show you guys 3 different progressions, but I can assure you if you do the exercise properly at the end of your session when you're fatigued, that it's still going to be really challenging. Setting up for it, we'll start by talking about spinal position, which is really important for force transfer up to our upper body. So we don't want to be arched like this. We don't want our hips to be really high. We want our back to be in a flat position. Now from here, we want to pay attention to what's happening at the shoulders. So we're going to start the movement by squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then you're going to let your elbows slide out to the side. Come down to the bottom, nice pause. Come up to the top. Think of squeezing the elbows together and pushing the shoulder blades away. So I'll show you what that looks like with a few reps. One other point I want to make with this exercise is what's happening at the shoulders. So you don't want to let your elbows fly above the line of your shoulder. This may give some people shoulder irritation or shoulder pain. So a good way to think of it is having your elbows below the height of your shoulders, or at most in line with the shoulders. This is going to keep your shoulders safe and ensure that you're getting a good stretch through the pecs and make sure that it's being done safely. I'd work your way up to doing 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Once that gets too easy, you're not getting any pain or anything like that, I'd progress on to the next one. So progression number 2 would be a push-up position. So with all bodyweight training, it's essentially about altering your body position or your mechanics to make the exercise more demanding. So when we're in a push-up position, obviously more weight is going to be going through the upper body, more load through the chest, making it more demanding, and it'll just force growth in that area if you keep pushing yourself and challenging yourself with your training. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So all the cues I'm going to apply are the same, except I'm in a push-up position. I'm really focusing on that stretch, control down the bottom, and then squeezing together. Trying to draw the elbows close together to get that adduction, which is one of the functions of the chest. Ensure that we're really using those muscles that we're trying to work. That'll be progression number 2. So once again, 3 sets of 12 to 15 is a good objective. And for those beasts out there, once that gets too easy, I'll show you the 3rd progression. Make sure you don't rush into this one. It is a lot more demanding and I don't want anyone to get any injuries. We're in this for the long haul. It's a marathon, not a sprint when it comes to training, especially when it comes to building size. So make sure you pay your dues with those 2 progressions that I showed you earlier, and then try out this one. Notice how I'm not rushing through it, I'm controlling the movement. So shoulder blades back, slow eccentric, shoulders in a good position, pause, squeeze the elbows together, peak contraction, push the shoulder blades away, get the serratus involved, and repeat for reps. If you guys are confused on how to structure a training program with bodyweight exercises for the purpose of bodybuilding, I have 2 training programs on my website, www.fitnessfaqs.tv, where I outline all the progressions, training design, show you the exercises, take the guesswork out for you, and this will empower you to create your own programs in the future and have an awareness of what it takes to develop muscular size with bodyweight training. Thanks guys for watching. Leave a comment below with what you'd like me to cover next on this YouTube channel, and I'll see you next week Friday for another video. Train hard.